Okay, Dev Kishan
Yes,
is a
sir.
new person join.
Yes.
Yeah, Dev, quickly, can I have an introduction, please?
Myself, Devkishan Solanki, working
Okay.
as SAP end user, SD
Okay.
module.
Okay, fine. So you're in end user. Okay, fine. So let us start. So we have only one person who has worked as an end user. Rest never worked. So let us have see the software first. So this is the SAP software. Let me share the screen first. Okay, sharing the screen. Okay. Are you able to see my screen? Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Hello.
Yes, sir. We are able to see that.
Yes, we can able to see your screen.
Okay. Everybody can see the screen. Okay, fine. So
Yes.
this is the actually the SAP software, right? So first let me. Okay, the meeting is being recorded. Okay, fine. Okay, so let me show you how to log into the system first. Okay. Now we have what is called remote desktop. Windows R. Click on OK. This is the IP address to connect. This is the ID, unique ID everyone will have when you're working in an organization, and the password. And you will be land up in a screen. This is the SAP login pad actually. Double click here. ID, and then you give the password. Okay, so this is the SAP software. In SAP software, there are two parts. One is easy access, and this is the easy access. You will find that in easy access, you will find logistics, accounting, human resource, right? So here, what we do normally at the end user level, here we create the master data. We create the master data, okay? We create the master data, we make entries, and we generate reports, right? This is the work of the easy access level. You create the master record. What master record you create? You create master record for your business partner, right? You create your customer, right? You create your customer, and then you make entries. I'll show you why it is going there. Here it is. Okay. So when you'll be dealing with the sales and distribution, will be the account receivable, right? You have to create the master records, then you make document entry, and then you generate reports. Okay, this is what we do at the end user level. As a consultant, you have to enter the SPRO part where you have to customize the software as per the requirement of the business process of the company. So here you will find that you will go down, you will be able to see the sales distribution part, right? You can see the sales distribution part, master data. Here also you create the master data, but here you create in the end user level, you create a master record. So when you are the end user, as an end user, you will only get access to this level, but with limitations. Company will never allow you to have full access of the easy access. The customization part will be not be authorized for the end users. So when you become the consultant, you have access to all the levels, the easy access level and the customization level, right? In the customization level, you create the software as per the business requirement of the company. And here you do, as a consultant, you do the testing here by making entries and you generated reports, right? Now, Let us see as a customer, I'll show you one entry, then you will be able to understand. So when you're making an entry for the customer, account receivable means customer, right? When you are dealing with a customer, when you are selling your product, the customer will not going to pay you on the same day. They will never do that, right? So when you still you get the payment, it remains open in the books of account and it is recorded in the account receivable, which is called sundry debtors, and it comes on the asset side of the balance sheet. If you are from finance background, you'll be able to know, right? In case of vendor, it is the opposite. Accounts payable, it goes to a liability because you have to pay to the vendor. So let us see how to make an entry. This is called FB70 is the invoice. You create the invoice for the customer. This is called finance customer. You click on FB70, you get a screen like this. And you have to select your customer. This is the end user part I'm showing you at the moment. I will come to the customization part later on. This is the, you give your company, this company code is created by the finance consultant. I will teach you how to create the company code. This comes under enterprise structure. When you create the enterprise structure, your company code is created. This is basically created by the finance consultant. But here, since there will be no finance consultant, I will teach you how to create the company code. You enter here. You will find a whole lot of customers have been created. These are called business partner. Now SAP has developed its own database on HANA, and there you have the concept called the business partner. Now I'm taking one customer like this, ISRO Defense, right? So customer number will come, invoice date. If you press F4 and F2, you will see the date has come. Suppose you are paying and you're creating a customer invoice of 1 lakh. Okay, 1 lakh. Okay, and then you click on calculate tax. This tax part means the GST part, because when you are selling to your customer, you definitely are going to charge GST, and that GST is called the input tax. So I'll be teaching you the how to configure and how to do the tax configuration. That is called the GST. If you click here, you will find here, this is already created, but I'm going to teach you in when you join the class. You can see here. See, I have taken this P3 output tax, central GST and state GST, 18%. Okay, you got the tax now. Click on customer invoice. Invoice posting. Right? And then you come to the GL. When you are making an invoice posting, okay? Invoice posting, automatically the system will debit the customer and credit options will come here. Now, whom are going to credit? So when you're raising an invoice, you're definitely going to credit the sales account. So you will find a sales account here. I'll show you. Yeah, this is the sales account. Okay. So this is 1 lakh. This is 1 lakh. You're raising an invoice of 1 lakh, right? So when you are dealing with the, see now the tax code has already come. All these things will be configured. It's the work of a consultant, right? Here you will write customer invoice posting. So when you are going for a customer, you are selling. So it will be comes under profit center. Now, what is a profit center? Profit center are product lines. Suppose your company is manufacturing FMCG goods, atta, maida, sugar, biscuits, cakes. So those are the product lines. I will also show you, I will teach you what is the product lines. You have to understand the product lines. In this company, we are manufacturing mobile phones. So I'm taking this as profit center as my mobile phone. And then I have to also give what is called the cost center. What is the cost center? Cost center is where you are incurring the cost, but this in this configuration, we have made the cost center as active. That is why the system will ask for the cost center. The cost center here is, we are manufacturing our mobile phones at Hyderabad factory. So factory is a cost center. I will teach you how to create cost center. And then once you do all this, you enter. Okay. So this will become green. Okay. And now you simulate. Enter. So you can see here, ISRO Defense has raised an invoice of 1 lakh. Sales tax, because this 1 lakh is inclusive of the 8% GST. This is the amount and this is the tax part. If you double click here, it will ask for, there's an error. You have to give F4, F2. You have to give the date. F4, F2. And now you can post a document. So now you can see that document has been posted. Now, if you want to see the posted document as a sales distribution customer, you can always see is by using the transaction code /N FD03. See, by default, this document number will come. Once you enter, we'll able to see the entry dues that you have part. Okay, you can see here defense and all this tax part. You can see the profit center, business area means where you are doing the business. You're doing the business Hyderabad. There will be in general ledger view. You can see the general ledger view and entry view. This is the how we made the entry, right? Now, if you want to see the customer line items, debit and credit. So /N FBL5N is the transaction code. See the customer. So who was our customer? Our customer was ISRO Defense. Execute. See, you can see that ISRO Defense has a debit balance which needs to be paid immediately. Now, if you want to pay the customer, how to do it? /N F-28. Enter. You give the document date F4, F2. Okay. Clearing means you are receiving payment, customer payment you are receiving. Now, house bank. Very important. This is also created by the finance consultant. But as a SD consultant, I will also show you how to create the house bank. So we are receiving it through the RBL bank, our banker. One is bank ID and one is bank under. Which account you are receiving? You are receiving because you are receiving incoming payment. So incoming payment here is, I will take, sorry, I will not take this one. Okay, I will take 102. 102 is the incoming GL account. Okay, and the amount, how much amount you are receiving? It's 1 lakh. Customer payment received. Select the customer. ISRO Defense. And then you process open item. Open item means so long you have not received the payment. Now you are receiving the payment. Click on open item. Now you will see that lot of amounts are showing here. Only the blue one is active. If you active this, you will find lot of amount, but you have only dealt with 1 lakh. You only have to receiving payment for 1 lakh. So you double click here to deactivate them. And you are receiving 1 lakh and this is 0. It will become 0. And then you go to document and simulate it. See, you are receiving the payment, incoming payment. And then you post it. So once you post it, how to see the GL? You can go /N FD10. Customer, enter. See, these are other entries being shown. You can see here. ISRO Defense. So this is actually the end user level work I'm showing you. As a SD consultant, you need to create the customer. And how to create the customer? It is called the business partner. When you go to account receivable, you can see here FD01 is to create the customer master, right? When you need to create the customer master, if you click on FD01, you will find that the transaction BP is obsolete. This FD01 is obsolete. This was in ECC. Now we are in HANA database. If you see to system and you go to status, you'll able to see that we are working on HANA database. S4HANA. This is how to check the HANA database that you are working on HANA. So now all these transaction codes to create the customer master. When you create the customer master means you actually create the customer. Now it is said when you click on FD01, it is saying that it is obsolete. You have to use transaction code BP. Now, if you click on /NBP, enter, you will get a screen like this. Suppose your customer is an organization. You click here. It can be a person, it can be a group. Okay, you have to click, you have to create the business role. Since this business role creation is the work of a SAP consultant, which is done in SPRO. Because this has been already been configured, that is why I am able to create the business partner. So here you have to select the appropriate business partner. So here you will go down, you will able to see, one second. Okay, you can see FLC00 is the FI customer. There are two types of customer. One is FI customer and one is sales and distribution customer, right? In FI customer, you don't go through those O2C process, order to cash. When you go by sales and distribution customer, you need to go through the O2C process, right? Now, if I select this FLC001, double click here, you will see they're asking, do you want to create a business partner? Now your customers are your business partner. You create. Okay, now with this, you have to match the grouping, which is also work of a consultant. You click here, you go down, you will have to find your appropriate FI customer. This is the company code. Okay, this has been created by the consultant. Now you can see, suppose your company customer is Reliance Industries. Okay, you go to the search item, you give RIL. Okay, you go down, you can give the address, Bombay Road, Mumbai Road. Maybe the building number is 10. You can give a postal code, whatever, I don't, 40023, whatever. Okay, you have to make 1, 2, okay. Mumbai. Country, IN. And if you click here, you will be able to get Maharashtra. Maharashtra. PO Box 1234. So what are the mandatory fields you need? This is also mandatory field. You need to mention the language, English. Okay. Now you can go see the address overview. Okay, you can see the address. You can go to do payment transactions. You can create the bank details of this customer, right? Once you do this, there are a lot of other things involved. I'm not going to, it is longer, it will take longer time. So after doing this, you save it. Now you see that your Reliance Industries has become your business partner, right? It is now a business partner and is a FI customer, right? After doing this, you have to extend this with the company code because you have created the business partner. As a consultant, you have created the business partner, but system doesn't know this Reliance Industries is whose customer. So what you have to do, the next step, you have to click on company code. Once you click on company code, you have to click on this one. And now you have to give your company code. Your company code is here 3501. And you enter. Now comes the most important reconciliation account, which is called the sundry debtors account. If you don't do this configuration, system will not allow you to make any customer transactions. Okay, now you have to find a reconciliation account. This is also the work of a consultant to create the GLs, and you have to assign those. Now account receivable. Okay, and short key is the posting date you can take. Okay, and then you can check here whether everything is correct. The system will check that business partner data is error free. Now you save it. Now Reliance Industries is your business partner and your FI customer of your company code 3501. Okay, now as a sales and distribution consultant, you have to extend this customer at the role of a sales and distribution. You are selling mobile phones to Reliance. So mobile phone is your actual product, right? You are selling them. So you have to extend this role to as a sales and distribution. This is the standard customer. Okay, this is FLCU01. Earlier it was FLCU00, the role as a FI customer. Now you have to click on FLCU0 SD customer. Once you select this, you will find the sales and distribution options is showing. Now you click on sales and distribution and you have to give the sales organizations. So what is your sales organization? This sales organization is created by the SAP consultant at the SPRO level. If you go to /NSPRO, enter reference IMG, enterprise structure, definition. Okay, you go to sales and distribution, you can see here. You create the sales organization. Then you create the distribution channel, how you are going to distribute your product. Then you have to maintain your sales office. Then you have to maintain your sales group. Okay, all these things has to be done. Then you will be touching the material management also as a sales and distribution, because you need to maintain the storage location where you are going to keep your product. You have to also touch with the logistic execution part, because here you have to maintain the shipping point as a sales and distribution from where you are going to ship your product, right? So all these things needs to be configured. Then only you will able to reach this point as you are able to give the sales and distribution sales organization. So if you click here, their sales organization already created. So this is the Hyderabad sales organizations. See, you can see it has been configured. The distribution channel is 35, direct sales, and we are selling fighter jets. So you can see, you take it, see distribution channel divisions, all will come automatically. You enter. You can see all these things have come. Then you select here. Lot of data has to come here. So I'm not going too far on this part. So this is how you create the sales and distribution customer. First, you create the business partner, and then you extend the role as a sales distribution. Here I have to make a lot of configuration, which is not done. That is why I'll not be able to show you. Okay, now if you go to /NFB70, enter, you will able to see that customers have already been created. You can see the Reliance Industries. It will show here. See Reliance Industries. That's now I have created. Anybody has any question can ask me. Any questions? Any questions, please?
No, we are good.
End user and consultants, like.
Because in this training I'll be covering the consultant level, then we will come to what is called this testing level. What is testing for a consultant is a work of an end user, right? So in the course content, I'll be covering this. This is the course content. I'll be covering this enterprise global structure, which is the work of a finance consultant. I'll be showing you how to create the general ledger because some GLs needs to be created. Okay. And then I'll be show you how to create the business partner, because in creation of business partner, you need to create the account group, and then you need to create the business partner. Then I will show you how to integrate with other modules. Then bank customization, creation of sales, all this part will be coming to the sales part, right? Regarding the O2C, so in O2C, what we'll be doing? We'll be doing here, which is very important, because as a sales and distribution consultant, you need to know what is O2C, order to cash, right? So what will be the order to cash? Anybody has any idea?
Yes, I have.
Tell me, please.
It will start from the inquiry.
Correct. Inquiry.
Inquiry. After that, it will go for the quotation.
Fine. Okay. Inquiry.
And
Then you come to quotation.
These two comes under to pre-sales activities.
Yeah. Then after quotation,
we go for the delivery.
No, after quotation, it will be the sales order.
Yes. We go for the sales order. Sales order will be issued from us, and from the customer perspective, he will issue purchase order.
Right. He will issue the purchase order. On the basis of the purchase order, you will be doing the sales order, because purchase order is a document, is a legal document, right? So sales order. Then what will come the next one?
Delivery.
No, pick. Pack.
Sorry, picking, packing, PG, like something
and
like
deliver.
that.
Okay.
Yes, and post goods issue.
Yes. Then it will come PGI.
Yes.
PGI. Right. That is post goods issue.
Yes.
And then
I think it is the final step is
it will be next will be billing.
Yes, billing. Yes.
Okay. After billing, payment received from customer.
Yes.
So this is the O2C process, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. We'll be going through this VA01. What is VA01?
To create the inquiry.
VA01 to create the sales order, right?
I was not very much clear about that shortcuts.
Okay. Okay. See, VA01 is to create the sales order. Okay, and then to check the stock, it is MMBE. Okay, we have to check the stock. If there is nothing finished goods in stock, then you have to create MIGO, right? To bring the material, right? And then we have what is called delivery, VL01N, VL01N. Okay. And then sales billing, we have VF01. All these things will be covered when we will already finish. And then payment receipt from customer. Just now I've showed you, that is F-28, right? All these things will be coming. Now, as a SD consultant, you also need to create the material, which is called /NMM01, to create material for finished goods. Right? We can let us see how to create a finished goods. Let us take the number 300. This number will also be work of a SAP consultant. Remember. Okay. 30 is a number. Let's do manufacturing. And the material type, let us take material type as finished product, right? We'll have this configuration here. Raw material, no raw material. We'll go for finished here, finished products. 1 minute. Yeah, finished products 3501. Then you enter. Now what you will have to do, you have to select as per when you created the finished product as a sales and distribution council, you need to create it. So basic data, sales organization data, sales general plan data, right? These are very important things. And then you have what is called general plan storage, and then you have this is important accounting, and then you create enter. It will ask for the company code. Company code is created by FI consultant. Plant is created by MM consultant or FI consultant. Storage location is created by FI or MM. See, all these things I'll be teaching you in the course how to create the plant. This is the Hyderabad storage location. Sales organization is created by sales and distribution consultant. Okay. Hyderabad sales organization. You can see a lot of options are available, have been created. This is for my other students, actually, I have created direct sales, right? And then you have the distribution channel and then enter. You need to create how the finish. Suppose what is your product? Say just you're selling AI mobiles, right? AI, artificial in mobiles with artificial intelligence, AI. Basic unit. What will be the basic unit? EA, each. This you can give one. Now material group. You need to create the material group. This material group is created by MM consultant, right? So in here you have to take 3501 finished goods. Then you move to basic data. In basic data, there's no mandatory fields. If required, then we give basic data to move to sales organization. See, in sales organization, it is showing Hyderabad sales, direct sales, material group, division. Now you have to give the division from which division. So I think there's a division called MB for mobile phones. MB, enter. Not found. Mobile phones, let us check it. Let me check. MB. Okay, no MB, no problem. We can take some. This company also manufactures fighter jets also. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, F. Let me enter. Okay, division, let me give 35. Yeah, this is 35 mobile division. Okay, now move to sales organization 2. Okay, now the tax part is come. Remember this tax part configuration, I'll be teaching you. That is the GST, right? So here you can, for the time being, for the demo, I can make it exempt. Okay, no tax. Main data, organization 2, nothing. You have to give the item category. Okay, you can give configuration at the moment. Okay, sales general plan data storage, availability check, whether you have the finished products check or not. So this is very important. You can go for no check at the moment. Now the most important thing is the account. This is plan data storage. It's already there. Is a profit center. Okay, no problem. Okay, this plan data storage, and then we can move to accounting part. Okay, this is very important. In the accounting part, what you're going to see? In this part, you are going to select the standard price. What will be the standard price, okay, of this product? Take this one minute. Accounting. Okay, so you can see there are two types of pricing. One is moving average price and one is standard price. So should I take the mobile phone? The price is 10,000. Okay, and then you check the screen data, local currency. Okay, no problem, and then you save it. Enter valuation class. So here you have to give the valuation class, because with the valuation class, this data will flow from whatever sales and distribution consultant will work. It will flow to the accounting part, because whatever financial transactions you go, it has to be recorded with the GL, and then you can save it. Now see, your material has been created. If you want to see the material, transaction code is /NMM02. See, by default that number will come. You can see whatever you want to see, you select it, and if you select whatever I'm selecting only 3, and you can see, you give the company code 3501, and the valuation type you also give here, not required, enter. So you can see what you have configured, right? Now, as a sales and distribution counter, when you go for the order to cash process, you have to come to the end user level. Okay, you have come, this is called the end user level, where you make entries, you create master records, and you generate reports, right? So let me show you where is the sales and distribution guy will be working here. Okay, so you can see here, this is not where we are going to do. We have to go down, and then we will find out financial controlling central. No, logistics, sales and distribution. So you can see, okay, and then you go down, and you will be able to see logistics, sales and distribution. This is the create a business partner, the sales prospect, sales and distribution. Then you come, just call, 1 minute. Yeah, come to sales. See, this is the inquiry. As per the, you create the inquiry, you can change the inquiry, you can display. This is the quotation. You create the quotation. Subsequent function, you can see. Then you go for the order. VA01, VA02, VA03. Okay. Outbound delivery, billing document. All these things to the down. Okay. And as a MM, to see the product, to bring product finished goods /N MIGO, MIGO. See, goods receipt. Here you will be receiving your material of finished goods in your stock, right? By using the, so, as a SD consultant, you will be going to enterprise structure. You'll be also entering the finance part, where you'll be creating the GL, general ledger. I'll teach you how to create the basics of general ledger. Then you come what is called in the cost center part. You have to understand what is a cost center, what is a profit center. Then you have to come how to create the plant, how to assign the plant with the company code. All these things will come. Here you can see the enterprise structure. First and foremost thing is to create the enterprise structure. See, as a finance, you have to define the company, right? You have to define the company code. You have to create the business area. You have to do the profit center, right? So to check the global, if you want to see the structure of a global structure, /NOBY6. Sorry, /NOBY6. You go to position, and the current company that I've been using is 3501. You click here. If you click here, you will see the global structure, what we have done. We have created the company code, currency, chart of accounts, all these things, field status variant that controls that various fields. See, these are all fields. Then you need to posting period variant, how to control the postings, right? This is very important. Then you have the fiscal year. You need to have the fiscal year. US has the fiscal year is financial year from January to December. India, we just started the new financial year from 1st April 25. So all these things have to be covered. We'll be touching the FI, you'll be touching this controlling part, we'll be touching the part, and we'll be doing the sales and distribution part. Okay. So in total, this course will make you a full sales and distribution consultant with knowledge of finance and controlling as well. Okay. Thank you for joining this demo. Any questions, please ask me before I conclude for today.
Yes, I'm having one query. We are going to sign up into this ECC instance or S/4HANA, or we will teach side by side both?
No. I'll be teaching on HANA. ECC obsolete is nobody uses now. But I will show you the difference. What was in ECC and what was in HANA. Right?
Okay. And you're going to teach side by side, telling what is the difference between those two and how the functionality will go on, right?
Yes, that I will show you. And my training will be whatever, if you are planning to have the certification after this training, you can have, because as the training goes on, I'll be telling you, this is the question that will come in the certification, right? And you will also have the recording of my class also.
Yes. And approximately how many days we take to complete this training?
See, for sales and distribution, then because it's not like that I'll be jumping from here and there. But a lot of consultants are there. They keep on jumping from here and there. That keeps confusion. They start with sales distribution. Then when they try to assign the sales and distribution configuration with the company code, they goes to company code. They do something, again return back. I don't do like that. I will go synchronize by one. First we'll create a global structure, then the GL. Then I will show you the controlling. Then I will enter the sales and distribution part like this, step by step. It will take maximum 3 months. It will take, right? You have to give some time. Then only able to know, because the 3-4 people. So if any one of you are absent, then the next class I have to repeat that part. So you can consider this 3 months is okay, maximum.
Yeah. Thanks.
Any other questions? Please ask me. Anybody, any question can ask me. No questions?
No, I'm good.
Okay. So, sir, I think we should yes, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, we can
Yes,
stop.
thank you so much, sir, for your time, and let's complete the demo. Okay, and thank you for everyone.
Thank you to everyone for joining the demo. Okay, thank you so much. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.